Those Were the Days is filmed before a live internet audience.
Hello, TV friends. It's your favorite other TV friends from inside your podcast apparatus or on your YouTube, joining you as always, like we do, to talk about the classics, the good old days when TV was great and it revolved around careers of people going to the office. They still do that, but it did it better. Let's just say that. And we're going to talk about a world-renowned psychologist in this episode. But first, before we get to that, I couldn't do this without my best friends. Knock, knock, who's there? It's Amy.
We've seen a lot of things doing this podcast that show women and minorities in a not so great light. But boy, is it really nice to see a bunch of middle-aged white men be really bad at things.
Lover of all things Chinese food, it's Travis.
Hello? Uh-huh. Oh, you want how many orders of Moo Gai Pan? Really? Okay. Yeah, no, I understand. This is a recycled gag. I've done this before. Yeah. Well, no, but we're watching it. Look, it makes sense, all right? Just have the elevator ready because I got a lot of fortune cookies for you.
And no, he doesn't want a butter dish. It's Audie.
Never in my life did I think a knock-knock joke would be one of the funniest running gags ever written. Yet here we are.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Don't cry.
I have been very excited to talk about this show once again. It is one of my comedy idols, Bob Newhart, and the Bob Newhart Show from the mid-1970s. It was the show that put the man on the map, well, after his comedy albums anyway, where he talked into a telephone. And I was thrilled that this episode contained a telephone gag, given that that's his whole deal, which he loved because it was the audience's responsibility to tell the other half of the joke, which I think is pretty great. It lets a lot happen. But yeah, so we watched the Bob Newhart Show probably a couple years ago for a holiday episode when Bob had his tonsils out.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave it to the end to decide which holiday episode is superior. But I would love to know. I'm gonna guess no one has gone back and watched any Bob Newhart, but we'll go ahead and see how everybody feels about it going into it. Amy, where were you at thinking I got to watch another Bob Newhart?
Oh no, I was into it. And I was delightfully surprised. I mean, not surprised, but
Sure.
and I cackled. Cackled.
That's great. Travis, how about you?
So I haven't watched other episodes since we did, only because I just haven't had time, because it's not a lack of desire. And like Amy, I was just rolling laughing. Bella was perched in my lap, as she always is, as I'm watching the episode. And at one point, I just get like the side eye from her, like, could you calm it down? I'm trying to sleep here.
You're bouncing the couch. Audie, where did you land?
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch any since, and I'm now feeling sad about that. Because I'm like, damn,
"Oh,
I forgot
made a
how funny this
mistake."
was.
Ah.
Yes, and to be fair to the show, this is like one of the funniest episodes of the entire run of the series. And it's kind of celebrated as a Thanksgiving show, not quite up there with WKRP and the turkey drop. I mean that's
Because
Right.
God is my witness, I thought turkeys can
Because-
fly.
exactly.
Which I should mention, I have wild turkeys that come hang out in my yard, and they sleep in the trees in my backyard some nights. And so I do get to watch turkeys fly very badly. It's quite good.
That's amazing. So they flap and they can get into
Yeah,
the air.
It's like a DC-10 taking off.
But flight is a different story. Full on flight. But yeah, this episode I found out about a couple years ago, and I didn't end up bringing it out, but I wanted to bring it out now, and I watched it again, having forgotten much of it. But just as a refresher on the Bob Newhart Show, as we said, Bob Newhart got his start in comedy doing telephone jokes on the radio. So the old gag, you pick up the phone, hello, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln, let me talk to you about some stuff. He has so many skits where he's talking into the phone to some voiceless other side that leaves you just in stitches. The way he kind of deadpans his way through everything and stammers. He's just got a way that it works. It's kind of one of those miracles of the time. I don't know that you could pull that off these days.
Yeah.
But when he was getting his start in the 50s, 60s, it was easy comedy. You know, people just ate it up. So he got into that. The show was developed, written for the screen by James Burrows, who did a bunch of other stuff. I think he was responsible for Taxi, handful of other CBS shows. I actually have his biography in my Audible list that I'm really looking forward to listening to.
Nice.
Because he is kind of a TV legend for all those shows from back in the day. But this episode aired December 19th, 1974.
But there were the one creator of this, by the way, and I know we mentioned this the last time we watched it, but I still have to bring it up every single time because one of the creators of the Bob Newhart Show was Lorenzo Music.
Yes.
The voice of Garfield.
Yes, Lorenzo Music is definitely in the credits. And man, we love Lorenzo Music because that's the voice of Garfield. Like, I don't know. The voice of Garfield. Voice of, I know others have tried, but no, it's give it up. It's not happening. You all owe Lorenzo Music. But yeah, so we've got this episode. We'll just get into it since we've broken down the show many times. And there are so many fun gags in this episode. But it all starts with a little disagreement at home. As all funny things begin with a little marital exchange. And that I think we need to go see my family. In which case Bob does not want to do that. I
got a little panicked because she's working on a Halloween mask, and I was like, did I put on the wrong episode? Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I may have
double
made a
checked. I was
mistake.
like, okay, it's okay.
That mask was amazing. An excellent prop for the whole exchange with Howard.
Oh my gosh.
Next door, played by Bill Daly, who is just
So
magic on TV. That guy can do anything he wants. I love it. But does a great job being the kind of the joke neighbor on it. I mean, he was that in I Dream of Jeannie, and he came over to this, and same deal. He's just wonderful. I love watching him on screen. So we've got a situation where what's her name? I know the actress, and I can't all of a sudden. Suzanne Plachette, but why can't I think of her character all of a sudden? Emily. Oh my gosh, I'm a great host.
Yeah.
Great. Red leather,
Somebody
yellow
doesn't have the
leather.
IMDB open.
No, someone's trying to look at all the other buttons on the screen. But the amazing Suzanne Plachette playing Emily, Bob Newhart's wife in the show. Bob plays Dr. Bob Hartley on this particular show. She wants to go to Seattle. She talked to Bob about it forever ago to see the family. But Bob, he took an oath. You know,
right.
He wasn't listening.
Yes.
Honey, I really think we should go to Seattle to visit my family for Thanksgiving this year.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that was this.
Yeah, sounds good.
This Thanksgiving.
This Thanksgiving.
Well, you see, I have an oath to uphold. I'm a psychologist. My patients they need me during the holidays, which not super valid these days, but maybe back then, it was. But amidst this discussion they're having about whether to go to Seattle and how he didn't know that they were going to go to Seattle, it's kind of amazing. I'm guessing this episode takes place maybe over the course of a month because they're talking about Halloween early on,
right?
And then we
and
get to Thanksgiving.
The tickets and
because you can't.
Yeah, but this was back in the day when you could just go into the
know.
airport and say, "I'd like a ticket for Seattle," and they'd hand it to you, and then you'd walk.
But
on
he
the
does.
plane.
He does later say that it's full up.
Right.
So,
Yeah, so it's still there, but it seems like this is taking place over about the course of a month because Emily's making the Halloween mask, and then we talk to Mr. Carlin here soon, who also discusses Halloween. So that all plays out. But we also learned to get into like how the guys get together at the end of the episode, and that Howard, the next door neighbor, is going to have a little Howie over because he has he is
stuck it to his ex-wife.
he did. He stuck it to his
Yeah,
ex-wife.
stuck it to her.
How did he stick it to her, Amy?
By buying her and is it her new husband or her
Yes.
boyfriend or whatever tickets to Hawaii
Got him.
Yeah.
so that he can keep Howie for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Bob's reaction
It's
to
so
that
good.
is so good. Oh, she fell for that, huh?
Mhm.
Well, and it's great because Howard doesn't catch on at all.
Nope.
He's
No.
like, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I
oh, no.
Totally got
I better
her.
go get the tickets so she can't back out.
I love the way this episode is written and directed is amazing to me because it's just the joke begins and then something interrupts and then it picks up again and then there's an interruption. This whole scene with Howard coming back in and out of their house.
And
It's
Emily wearing the paper bag Halloween mask the entire time.
Mhm.
having a serious conversation.
And Howard talking to her like she's not.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Emily, you gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah. Did you do something with your hair? Yeah, there's a whole deal around that. And eventually we get to the point where I think he decides that they need to stay home, right? They didn't get to the point where they had really resolved it yet. I think that came later.
mhm.
Yeah, that comes later.
Yeah. But it was just the joke of this is our setup. This is what's going to happen throughout the show. So we get that all that done, and then we get to see Bob at work. I love these intros in the 70s, like everybody's walking to work.
Oh wait, just
Yeah.
before that though, can we
Yeah.
briefly
Yes.
talk about Emily's description of her family?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yep.
what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Her like 30-something family members.
37.
Yes.
I'm not gonna disappoint 37 people.
In a row.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? We have the square dance. 37 people in an apartment.
Square dancing in an apartment.
Yeah.
The fiddle player's gonna have to stand in the sink.
And she makes a big deal about the skipping the stones on Puget Sound. Like that's
Right.
something they all do together. So yeah, it's an event that Bob's just not too keen on, and I get it. Not everybody wants to go to their in-laws ever for any reason.
No, but I get
Um,
the feeling like Bob's never gone to Emily's.
I was gonna say because otherwise he would know.
Right.
Yeah.
He would know who
Like you only
Chester
need
was.
one family event with my family to understand how it's gonna go from here on
Mhm.
out. You know what I mean? Like just
Right.
one.
Yes. So yeah, they get through that. We kind of figure out there's a little bit of discontent going on. And then we get to Bob's office and Bob's favorite patient, our favorite patient, Elliot Carlin, who shows up. Because I guess he didn't do anything with Carol before this. Carol came after the fact. So it was just Elliot in the office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we
talking
just
about
cut to
Halloween.
Bob in the office talking with him.
talking
Right.
to
Yeah.
talking to Elliot. Elliot is just depressed, broken down man of some kind,
Uh-huh.
but doesn't really know why people don't like him. But he's incredibly dry and often mean spirited. But
Yeah.
he talks about the kids not coming around to his house, and he had all these butter dishes made up.
Yeah.
And
Real
so-
treats made for the kids.
Real treats. And I
Special
love
treats made.
the joke, or Bob says, well, "Oh, we did something different. We just gave out candy," and he said, "Butter dishes forever, Bob." It's just the magic of all the deadpan going around between
It's
those
so-
two.
So deadpan.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
Mhm.
thing is Howard too, right? Like it's
Oh, yeah.
it's just nothing but straight men, and you're like, what
Well,
is happening?
What's brilliant about it is Bob is the straight man in the straight man funny man
Mhm.
duo, but he is silly.
Yes.
And then Elliot Carlin is he's completely oblivious of like the workings of human beings in general
Yes.
and how they operate, and he just doesn't get it. Howard is off on a different planet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where
Yeah,
Howard is, but he
he's,
is
you
he
know.
is way out where the buses don't run
He's
at
a
all.
well, because he's talking about because we get to the point. That's what it is. Because we get to the point. That's how we get into the whole thing about going to Seattle. Is
Right.
because Bob says, "Oh, he's gonna want to come over for Thanksgiving," and she's like,
Yeah.
"Well, we're gonna be in Seattle." Like, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, they get to, well, we're not going to be here because this is the Bob back and forth, right? Because he's
Mhm.
like, well, if I'm not here, I don't have to deal with Howard. But if I'm not here, then I'm in Seattle.
Yes.
So there's a lot of like back and forth. But Howard even says that he's like, they're like, you could make him food at your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, yeah, I'd have to hook up the stove. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about. He's the most divorced man.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he has been divorced, and since that divorce, he's eaten nothing but cereal.
Yeah.
Who can blame him?
Mhm.
I say I would eat cereal. So we have Jack
I
Riley
only
who
have a
plays
few of
Elliot.
those on top of my fridge right now.
When we were on vacation, Sam took to using the cereal buffet to make cereal. You can't call them anymore. What do they call it? when
Yeah.
You make the things with the
Yeah,
mix
yeah.
of cereal. Yeah. So he mixed up like Fruit Loops and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and all this stuff. It was a great time. Everybody should mix cereal. Cerealologist or something. What's
Yeah.
that thing? Mixologist. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sure.
back to the episode. Jack Riley plays Elliot Carlin. Just a magnificent effect in this episode. He's mad because Bob's like, I might be in Seattle. I was like, you can't go to Seattle. I might need you. And then gets offended that Bob is potentially leaving town. So he leaves the office and says, Carol, do you want a butter dish? And Carol's like, sure. Take
Sure.
his.
You can have Bob's.
Because Bob has made it onto Elliot's crap list real fast.
And Elliot absolutely did not bring 2.
No, he had.
Despite the fact that he has 4 dozen that say, like, hey kids, happy like
Happy
boo,
Halloween, Elliot
Mhm.
Carlin, boo.
boo.
Oh, that's great. So of course Carol, she's like, yeah, I'd love a butter dish. That sounds great. And Bob gives it to her because she's getting ready to leave or leaving for
Well,
the
no.
day.
So that joke in itself, Elliot saying that, yeah, take his, and then getting in the elevator and leaving. That's a great joke.
Yes.
Mhm.
But it is made perfect
Mhm.
because then Bob and Carol have a little exchange, and then she says, all right, well, I'm leaving for the day, leaving a little bit early. And he goes, okay. And she's like, Bob, my butter dish.
Are you forgetting something?
Yes, Marsha Wallace
Just
as
perfect.
Carol is the unsung hero of this series. She's always out there wisecracking with the best of them. She holds her own with all these titans of comedy. And we have Jerry comes in, Dr. Jerry. He's the dentist that operates and Bob's good friend with a raffle ticket for the orphanage. And I love everything about how this episode's written because there's no unpaid off joke
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
No.
Not a one.
Because you think you're gonna like, oh, this is just some filler. No, every single joke pays off.
Mhm.
And we get our one of the threads we're gonna pull on is these raffle tickets for the orphanage. Or Jerry
For a
runs up
turkey.
and we're gonna raffle a turkey for the orphanage. Bob, you know you want to feed the orphans. It's just $1 a ticket. You can do $1, right? No, I don't want to. They don't have anything to eat, Bob. What did he
raffling
say?
off their turkey?
He's gonna get you raffling off their turkey. You know what? They eat meatloaf because you're raffling off their turkey. He ends up talking Bob up to $10 in raffle tickets.
Mhm.
And then we get a phenomenal joke when he's chasing this woman down the hallway, going, "Hey, you want to take a chance on a turkey?" No, I don't want to go out with you, Jerry.
Yeah. So good.
Also,
It's great.
Dr. Jerry crawled so that Kramer could walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
His
Yes.
his
Yep.
very Kramer like character. Like you can see the inspiration for the character of Cosmo Kramer in Dr. Jerry Robinson.
You can. You can. Absolutely. It's wonderful. And that whole exchange takes us back to the apartment where we're discussing the
Mhm.
trip again. And
Mhm.
they have one of the funniest exchanges between Bob and Emily in this is Bob saying, "Emily, sit down." And she just does not move. Good. Okay. Here's the thing.
And then he goes and sits down.
He goes and sits down. And this is great to me because she plays you don't have to go to Seattle, Bob. It's okay. To which Bob is like, oh, really? Is this a trap? You know?
Yeah.
Because I would think I was being trapped. Like
Mhm.
but I have to go. Don't I have to go? No, you don't have to go.
You don't have
For
to go.
real. It's okay.
Well, I have this oath. You don't have to. Everything is cool.
Yeah. It's the
It's
oath.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's great because Bob and Emily are having two different conversations.
Yes.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
she is saying, it's fine. You don't have to go. And Bob is hearing, we're not going to
We're
Seattle.
not going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, no, you don't have to go.
Right. So then they effectively come to this agreement throughout this exchange that she has her plans, he has his. They're just gonna part ways. He's nervous about, like, you can't fly. You're afraid of flying. It's not a tall bus. Which I thought was really great.
She's like, I'll manage.
Yeah, she's like, I don't need you to fly.
I want to point out, she's making dinner during this entire conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She poured
Just-
half a cup of Italian dressing
Oh, yeah.
on
There
that
was so
salad.
much dressing on that salad.
Listen, don't judge. It doesn't take away any of the nutrients, okay?
No, it just adds the
True.
flavor.
Flavor.
It adds to it. I had a salad today. I used way too much. And I
Mhm.
know it because it's still in my throat. That was hours ago.
Yup.
I'm going to have to sleep in a recliner just
Yeah.
to survive the night.
Yeah.
Is that a heart attack? No, it's
No.
Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. So we get through all that. We go back to the office, and I love Elliot. I love Elliot through this because he
Yeah.
dictates to Carol what's about to happen. Carol, would you get us some coffee? And cancel all Bob's meetings. And go ahead and take
Might
the
as
day
well
off.
take the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Great. When can we talk about my race? Not now,
Not now,
Carol. I'm
busy.
busy.
It's phenomenal. It's everything you want. And
And
then
it's great. Bob's face is so great because Bob could never talk to her.
No.
No.
Right.
Not at
no,
all.
he never would. It's phenomenal. And then Elliot, tells Bob, like, I don't need you after all. I'm just gonna sleep through Thanksgiving and sleep
Mhm.
through Christmas. I'm a little worried about Lent. For those not in the know, Lent is a 40-day fast from
Yeah.
something. Sleeping 40 days could be dangerous
Mhm.
for your health. But yeah, so Bob's like, what the devil, dude? I'm not going to Seattle. Like, Emily's gone. She's boarded the plane. She's off
Yeah.
to Seattle.
Chanting to
I love that.
herself. Tall bus, tall bus, tall bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bob's like, I could go to Seattle, but now I can't get a plane. He's like, that's not my fault.
I love that
I
exchange.
didn't ask you
She's like,
to.
Yeah.
I'm staying. I didn't ask you to. You begged me. Can't you tell when a guy is kidding?
Which he does without smiling of any
Right?
kind.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can't
So
you
good.
tell? Yeah, it's pretty dang great. And around that point, Jerry walks in because they're just, when you have a
Mhm.
patient in your office, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Jerry the dentist walks in with Bob's 2-pound turkey that he's
Yeah.
won off of this raffle.
Bob's line is so good. It looks like something you got off the ledge outside the building.
It's like,
Yes,
Right.
it does. It looks like a little squab.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Mhm.
roasted a chicken last week bigger than that turkey.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And also, it is a frozen solid.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
is a
is.
very
Which,
frozen.
I mean, at that side, that's not going to take
No, no.
that long to
No,
freeze
Yeah.
no,
up.
I could put that in my air fryer and get it done. No
Yeah.
problem. Back then, you
So-
probably microwave that thing. Be
Yeah,
all right.
Mhm.
when microwaves meant something.
Yeah,
Right.
microwaves. 12,000 watts of destruction.
Those were macro waves.
You could see them.
Put a hot pocket in there, and it would just be obliterated in seconds.
A taquito won't know what hit it.
So anyway, we get everybody's invited over for Thanksgiving
Mhm.
at Bob's. But I love Elliot's line, like, I'm not coming if Jerry's there all day. Like, I'm not coming if Jerry comes.
Yeah.
Well, just, you know what? It's okay, Mr. Carlin. So the next scene we've got just one of the funniest physical gags of this entire show with the pancake.
Yes. Amy, how much did this hurt you?
I mean, no, it delighted me. It delighted me so much. She's been gone for 5 minutes. And everything has fallen apart. The man can't make pancakes.
Yep.
You know who can make pancakes? My 4-year-old niece.
It's just so great because he's just staring at this pancake and trying to flip it and it's not coming out. And he takes the spatula to it. The doorbell rings and he just turns the pan over and like
Also, can I say it took me a minute to realize he's fully dressed in normal clothes? Like,
Yeah, I did.
For a
think he
second,
in
I was like,
pajamas.
is that pajamas? And then he walked out. It's like, that's not a robe. Nope.
Nope.
That's just a
No.
jacket.
that's
over
the
his shirt
70s.
Yep.
With
With
the
a
largest
70s, with a collar
ever
that extended
seen.
out to the ends of his shoulders.
Yes. I love the 70s, man.
They were good times. I want those pants, by the way, since we're talking
Yeah.
about it. I
Those
need
are great pants.
Yeah. So who shows up first? It's Elliot shows up, right? Mr. Carlin?
No,
No,
Jerry.
Jerry
He breaks
shows
the
up
jug.
because he says,
'Cause he's gonna
give me a
watch-
W.
Yeah, because he's like, I'll be there at 9:30
Yes.
because we're gonna watch football.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got to watch William and Mary play because
Yeah.
that's his alma
Right.
mater. Which is funny because
Which one, Mary?
Yeah, which one, Mary? That's so good.
We'll take that one. That one's okay. We'll give that one a pass.
Yep.
Pretty funny.
So the chant at the door was funny to me. Give me a W, W. Give me an M,
Give me an
M.
M,
What do you got?
got
Wum. So Jerry comes in all hyped to watch some football. He's got his William and Mary sweater on. He's got a jug with him, which we'll learn what the jug's all about.
Yeah.
It's cider and vodka.
Yes,
and
vodka and cider.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because
Right.
there's way more vodka in there than cider, and we'll find out what that does to our crew as time goes on. But Jerry wanders over. It says, Bob says, I'm trying to make a pancake. Well, that's an interesting color for a pancake. Black. It's because it is burnt.
It is now
Um,
part of the pan. It is
Yes.
fused.
And it
with
comes
that
back.
pan.
It comes back.
Yeah,
It
it
comes
does.
back. It's so good when it comes back.
Uh,
Oh, I cried.
yeah, it's this whole episode's like they just did an improv dance the whole time
Yeah.
and
Right.
just
Yeah.
nailed it. But Bob's lamenting that he usually has Emily there to make him a wonderful pancake breakfast, and they're fluffy
Mhm.
and great,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
Bob's frying a frisbee.
From
Uh,
mix. I would just want to point it out. It's just pancake mix. Like it's just a
Mhm.
box of pancake mix, man.
It's not that
Come
hard.
on.
Yeah, anybody
Come
can
on.
do that.
You're a doctor.
Your heat's too high. It's your problem. You need
Well,
calm
it's
it
good.
down.
It's not gonna be high enough in a bit. And that
Yeah.
is
Right.
my favorite joke in the whole episode. Ah.
So this is when Jerry explains the mug of vodka and cider is that every time the opposition scores during a William and Mary game, you would take a swig of this this drink. And
Yeah.
he says, well, how are we doing? And Bob says, 38-6 or something ridiculous. Like you
Yeah.
got some catching up to do.
Right.
So who's
Well,
winning?
he goes, "Who's winning? Here's a cup."
Oh yeah,
Right.
here's a cup. Bob takes a drink from it, and the doorbell rings at the same time, and
Oh my
Bob is
gosh.
unsure.
Very good. It's very good.
So good.
Like, no, that was the doorbell. To which Jerry goes and gets it, and it's Mr. Carlin, who comes in to join the fray, and again tells Bob, "I'm not going to stay if Jerry's staying all
Right.
day." So they have to learn how to be friends. Where we get another really great gag is like, okay, well, what should we do? How about some football? I don't know. We could hit our head on some furniture.
Or just before
And
that, when he
brought
walked
the
in,
bottle of scotch.
right, he was like, "Here,
Right.
I brought you a present. You owe me $9.95."
$9.95.
It's like Von Kruger's or something.
Yes.
Yes.
Scotch.
Scotch aged in styrofoam kegs.
Styrofoam kegs.
Yes. He knows it's the real deal because he got it from Von Kruger's market.
Right.
Mhm.
So that's how you know that it's the good stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, so they sit down and they get ready to watch some football like you do on your Thanksgiving Day. Elliot's good to watch it. And then
Elliot asks who's playing, and Jerry lists all the teams.
yes.
And he's like, "Boy, I hope they have a big enough stadium."
Oh, seems like a big field.
Everything's literal for Mr. Carlin. Everything. So
Mhm.
Bob sits down and for the second time takes a swig of the stuff, and the doorbell rings while he's taking a drink. He's very
His
confused.
face is so good.
Oh, it's priceless.
It's like, what's not going to be a running gag in this episode?
Yeah.
There's
No,
nothing.
there's
Nothing.
nothing.
Every
Mhm.
gag is running all times.
Yep. It's
And
constant.
so that's where Elliot's like, I'll answer it. You know,
Yeah.
they can't be complaining about us being too loud. Open it up, and it's Howard.
Yep.
Yeah. Could you guys keep it down in here?
Yes, keep it down.
And he's all disappointed because his plan has fallen apart. He was supposed to have Howie, but his ex-wife bought a ticket for Howie to go to Hawaii with them.
Mhm.
So
Howie's
No.
in Maui.
Howie's in Maui.
Howie's in Maui.
So now Howie's there and everybody's depressed.
Oh,
'Cause-
even before that, like Bob tried to call Emily and got Chester.
oh, that's
yeah.
Uncle
right.
Chester.
Uncle Chester. Wow, that's
And there
up.
was the phone gag.
Yep, that
Uh-huh.
was
Yeah.
that was our
Do you
phone.
have
gag.
do you have an aunt named Emily? Do you have a niece named Emily? Chester. You have a high pitched voice for a man
Yep.
your age.
Yes.
My Uncle Chester.
I love that so much. Yeah, it's just my uncle Chester. I love the line, like, we tell her that her husband Bob called and he misses her very much. Oh, if that's too mushy, you can just use your own words. It's so great.
And then
So
that sets up the couch joke. Like Elliot's like, I had an Uncle Chester, and Jerry's like, I didn't. I was an orphan. Well, that explains it. What?
Explains what?
Why you didn't have
Why you
any
don't have
parents?
parents.
Jerry's face gets all sad.
It does.
So all of them are
Because
just
he came in so hot,
He
man.
did.
He was ready. Because even if they lost, it didn't matter because he had the jug and it was gonna be great. You
Yep.
could get through. You could get through a 68-point loss with this.
yes. And
But instead, they're having a 2-jugger.
yes,
Mm.
yes, and it's rough for everybody right now. They all have something to be sad about. To which Elliot says, "You know, it's a bad party when Elliot Carlin's the happiest man in the room." And Bob said, "I knew it would be bad. I didn't know it would be this bad this fast." I've been at parties like that before.
Mhm.
Knew it would be not good. I did not know it would be this not good this quickly.
Woo.
Yeah. So of course they're all sitting there drinking, and we fade out. And when we come back hours later,
Oh boy.
this is
Well, no, just before that,
Yeah?
we get the very
Yes.
first.
okay.
He's like, I'll
Very-
handle this.
Elliot's like, I'll handle this. Knock, knock. And they're all like,
Oh yeah.
who's there? And he's like, I don't know. I have to come up with everything.
That's great. Yes, the knock knock joke that starts it off, and you're sitting there wondering half the time, were these scripted or are these making these up on the fly? Because they're
Right.
just
And
zinging
it
them.
felt like improv.
It really
It
did.
It felt
did.
like
It
improv,
really-
and it was
yeah.
so well done.
Yeah. So they disappear. We fade to black. We come back, and everyone is several sheets to the wind.
They are
Oh, yeah.
singing over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house
So
we
that's the
go.
house we go. Yeah, they are so drunk. And I can't remember the order of events anymore, but I know that Howard at some point goes, "We should get some
We should
food."
eat some food.
We should eat some
food.
Because they say if you drink a lot on an empty stomach, you get drunk.
Yep.
And Bob goes, I don't believe
I don't think
I don't think
that's
that's true.
I don't think that's true.
Uh,
Oh
One
wait, we
thing-
have that turkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, but Elliot's got to say knock, knock again.
Oh gosh, yes.
And then Bob's like, would you get the door?
The thing with this whole scene is
Ah, it's chaos.
acting drunk convincingly, but also in a funny way, is not easy to do.
Because you have to act like you're not drunk.
Yeah,
Because
you're-
people
Yes.
who are drunk
Right.
are trying to not
Yes.
Yes.
be drunk.
And all of them do it in different ways so,
So funny.
well.
So
They're
funny.
really good. They're really, really good. So
My
yeah,
favorite part of it is one of Elliot's knock knock jokes because it's just
Yep.
the looks back and forth between Elliot and Bob, just
Ah.
staring at each other and squinting and trying to figure out what they should say. I'm like, oh, I have had that conversation before.
I can't remember if they had the discussion about the turkey or we did the boohoo knock knock joke.
I think the frozen turkey first and
The
then the boo.
Frozen turkey first. So they get Bob knows he's got this turkey that comes out. And Jerry goes, well, first we're gonna need a roasting pan. And Bob slams this ice cold frozen turkey on the table like, we're gonna need an ice pick. Like, don't worry. We'll just turn the oven up really high to 2,000 degrees.
2,000 degrees. Okay, this is my favorite part. Okay.
This
All
broke
right.
me.
Oh yeah.
So Dr. Jerry pulls the knob off the stove and holds it up to Howard's face and says, "It only goes up to 500." And I think it's Bob.
It's
I don't even know.
Bob.
And Bob
says
goes, "Well, we'll just use 4 ovens."
Oh, I was broke down. I felt like I'm watching this. My wife's half listening, and she's like, "What is happening to you?" I said, "You don't understand what is going
so
on."
Funny.
Yeah, and then we get Elliot Carlin's knock knock, where he just throws another one out there. Knock knock. Who's there? Boo. He said, "Oh, you want us to say boo or boo hoo?" And then he says, "I suppose the answer is don't cry." Oh, I should have thought of that. That's a good one. So then he
Knock,
tries
knock.
again. Knock knock. Who's there?
There.
Don't cry. It's just it's
It's
phenomenal.
great because like Elliot Carlin, completely wasted, is just Elliot Carlin,
It's just the same.
but like
Funny.
more.
Right.
It's just more of it.
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely. So they
Like the rest of them
decide-
are sloppy. Jerry is all over the place.
Mhm.
Bob is like slurring his words, and Elliot just is more Elliot. It's
yes.
absolutely perfect.
It's great watching these guys work. It's so phenomenal. So they decide they're going to give up on the turkey for now, I think, or they
Mhm.
put it in the oven. I don't know what happened to the turkey, but they're
I
like,
think it
we
just says- I
should
think they
get
just leave it on the counter.
we should get
Well-
Chinese food.
Well, first, like, he goes, they bang it on the counter. And Elliot goes, "Who's there?"
No,
Yeah,
you're-
that's right.
That's a turkey. That's a turkey who?
Who?
Don't cry.
That's right. I forgot.
And they just go through it all, and it's just like,
So good.
and then they decide to call.
Yes. So then they decide Chinese food. That's what we'll do. I love Chinese food. I know a great place called the House of Who. Or he says, I know a great Chinese place, and somebody says it's a laundry. I
Right.
think
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
vaguely
yeah.
racist
Yeah.
joke, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Stereotypical, maybe.
stereotypical.
Is probably the better
Yeah.
way to put that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we
We've
Bob,
seen way worse.
we've been through a lot here. Bob picks up the phone. We get Bob's second phone gag of the episode. Hello, is this the House of Who? And they want, which I thought there was going to be another play on the knock knock. Who's there?
yeah, yeah.
Which I
Uh-huh.
think there is subtly, but that's for you if you're clever.
yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
not for everybody. That's for clever viewers who are paying attention. And Bob begins to order food for everybody. And we start pretty good. I want a Mugu Gai Pan. That's great. And then Howard's like, I want Mugu Gai Pan. Did you hear Howard's order?
Did you hear what Howard wants?
Did you hear what Howard wants?
Now listen, I've worked in some restaurants. I've taken these phone calls.
Sure.
Mhm.
It is exhausting.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I had to look up
It's like we
Mugu
got
Gai
one of
Pan
those.
because I realized I did not know what it was.
Mm.
I didn't
And
either.
it is like the most white person stir fry you could order.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Like it is the safest the safest Chinese food item on the menu.
I don't
Beside
know.
of chicken fingers.
So that's great. So it's Mugu Gai Pan. I think was it Jerry who also wants Mugu Gai Pan? We get to the
Yeah.
point where Bob is
Mhm.
now having just a hard time on the phone.
Yeah.
This is a Mugu goo goo.
Mhm.
And
Oh, and
every
the-
time somebody says something and it's slightly funny, Jerry's got to repeat it
Yes.
to the next person. Did you hear Bob say "Ooh, goo, goo, goo"?
It was like the pizza when
Yes.
when Howard
Pizza.
wanted
Pizza.
It's
pizza.
a pizza.
But you meant pizza, and you said pizza.
That is a very drunk thing to do. Is to
Mhm.
make sure everyone knows
Yeah.
what you just heard.
Oh yes.
And then who was it? Was it Elliot that ordered that at first was like, I want the sweet and sour pork.
Yeah,
Make
just
up your mind.
Make up,
Make
your,
up
mind.
your mind, Mr. Carlin.
Okay. thank
Because
you.
he's fine. Like I mean, he's also drunk, but he's just fine. He's like, yeah, it's sweet and sour
Mhm.
pork.
Yeah. Make up
He
your
ordered that. I
mind.
was like, I want some sweet and sour.
And then when they asked for his name, it killed me.
Oh,
Der.
My
Durr.
God.
Durr. Bob
Durr.
Hartley. It's in the book. Durr.
What? Durr.
D-R period.
Uh-huh.
Durr. Bob Hartley.
And when he went over and he sat down in the chair next to the table, he puts the phone on the floor as he keeps talking,
Right.
and then he just hangs the phone up, but he just sets the
He
receiver
sets it on
Knocks it on the
and just is so happy with himself.
He's just like, I did it.
Then there's an actual knock at the door, and everybody goes, "Who's there?"
Who's there?
And it was Emily. Because you know what? You don't need to walk into your own apartment with your own key when the gag is so much better.
Mhm.
It's just,
So much better. And
I love
her
that.
reaction when
Well,
Bob...
I mean,
oh, yeah, go ahead.
as Bob's getting up and going, like, man, the Chinese food's here already.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when Bob opens the door and her reaction to him breathing on her...
Oh yes, because his breath could have peeled
Oh,
paint.
yeah.
I'm sure he
I mean,
could have.
she like the thing about her not using a key is she knew the likelihood of what. I mean, it wasn't this, but
Mhm.
she knew kind of what she was coming home to. So
Mhm.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
And
I mean, she knew at
loved...
least Howard was gonna be
Right.
there.
Yes, absolutely. And I like how she comes in and says she's gonna make Bob some coffee.
Mhm.
And
Well, even okay, just before that,
Yeah.
Bob's actual answer when he sees her is like, "Hey, what's happening?"
what's happening?
Subtle.
And when
Yeah.
she catches his breath, and she's like, "All right, I'm going to make you some coffee. I love coffee."
Oh my gosh, I love coffee. And then Howard goes, I like
I love
tea.
tea.
And Elliot goes, I love the Java Jive and it loves me.
That got me rolling.
Yeah, that broke
And then,
me.
and then Emily's response, "You know what? I'm going to make myself coffee.
I'm
You're
gonna
fine."
have a drink.
Or no,
Uh,
you can make your own coffee. I'm going to make a
I'm
drink.
gonna have a drink. Oh yeah, it's phenomenal. And that I think that closes out that whole sequence. And when we come back, Bob has a feeling that many of us have felt after making mistakes. And now that I have actually been hungover at least 2 times, I know how Bob feels. And I don't want to be anywhere near that room. Did you see those lights? Like, no, thank you.
And he's
it's-
not even really like. I mean, he can't even be that in it yet.
No,
Like it's gonna
fresh.
get so much worse.
Yeah, well,
No,
maybe
but
the Moo
still-
Guy pan will help.
The hangover jokes are great.
Some
You know?
rice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the screaming.
Actually, Moo Guy Pan.
Stop! I love the way he tells her, just stand still. Not even moving. Stand still.
And the doorbell.
The doorbell. Ah! Covers tears.
Don't walk so loud.
So the door opens. It's delivery boy for the House of Who with a dolly full of Chinese food. they cleaned us out of Moo Guy pan.
$94.
Uh-huh.
$94. Did
So
you look it up?
adjusted for
I looked
inflation.
it up. Yeah,
It's a lot.
Yep.
it's like $550.
Yeah.
Mhm.
$550 of delivered Chinese food, which now with DoorDash wouldn't think is that's that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
you
you
get
know,
for
I mean,
But
ordering
when he
5
carried that
meals.
in and you saw that stack,
I mean,
I was like,
yeah.
"Yep, I believe it."
Yeah,
Mhm.
that sounds about right. 12 quarts of Mugu Guy pan. So
And then-
someone,
Freeze fine. Don't even worry about it.
But
Yep.
I love too because Emily's like, I'm gonna have to write you a traveler's check,
yes,
and
and
he accepts it. Yeah,
He
that's
does.
fine.
Yeah.
You write the check. I'm gonna go get the fortune cookies.
and you think it's all over at that point.
No,
Because we've got the credits, but no, this episode had a little stinger at the end, where Emily opens the oven, or the oven is on. I can't remember what the scenario was.
So the oven goes off.
Right.
Oh,
the
right.
timer
Oh,
goes
that's
off.
the turkey. And she opens. There's no turkey in there, Bob. Oh, don't look in the dishwasher.
Yep.
It's just fantastic, and that subtle joke, if you weren't paying attention, is someone did knock knock, and it was who was there with
Who
the
was
Chinese food. I just wanted to spell that out for anyone who may have been confused.
So good.
That's the Bob Newhart Show, Over the River and Through the Woods. Their Thanksgiving episode that aired just before Christmas, because it makes sense. It's
Yeah.
all fine.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite episodes of that show I think I've ever watched, because it's 4 people in a room, just masters of their craft, doing the job. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we all enjoyed it, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, Amy.
Yeah, I like Audie said at the beginning, I'm watching it and I'm like, why have I not sat down? Like, I don't even have to sit down and watch. Like, why have I not just put on
Mm-hmm.
more Bob Newhart? Because this is some good stuff, man. I was absolutely cackling. Like I said, it was nice to watch men not be able to do anything.
Oh yeah, just total disasters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Travis, how did you feel about it?
I adored this so much. I'm same way. I'm mad I haven't been watching more of it. I just need it. Like, it's good. It's wholesome. It's fun. Funny as all get out. I was dying the whole time. I'm gonna be watching more.
Awesome.
It's gonna get in some sort of a rotation for like, I got to work on something. All right, some Newhart in the background. Bob Newhart Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these kind of shows work really well for that. Just
Mhm.
something to have on. Audie, how about you?
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as Travis. Like, okay, I need to watch some more of this because this was good. This was so good, and it was like it started slow, and it's like, oh, is this it? And then as the jokes kept coming, I was like, yeah, it is. This is it.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
this show is one of those. It's not unlike WKRP's Thanksgiving episode in that like it's revving up
Mm-hmm.
for the end, and the
Yes.
end is where you're gonna get your full payoff. And it's funny, when I watched this a couple years ago, I was like, okay, the first half is kind of the second half of it really is amazing, but I wanted like a full. And then I watched it the second time, and I appreciated the first half of the episode as much as the latter half, because
Right.
that is where all the setup comes from. And the
Yeah.
jokes about the orphanage and the raffle and the, all that was
I think
fun.
that's what's amazing about it is just the brick by brick setup of this episode.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Yeah, it absolutely stands everything up and then knocks it all down at the end. And just in an amazing way. And it really is a celebration of the guys in the room doing the work there. But yeah, if you watch more of the show, there's so many different highlights, and like Carol has big moments that make her stand out as an incredible talent on the show also. So yeah, if you watch this show and you enjoyed it, or you're like, I don't know what you guys see in this, please let us know. I would love to know if you were into it, or if you weren't, what you thought about it. And that goes for any show that we've done. Shoot, send us an email about episode 4. I don't care. I'd love to know. I mean, I'd like to know that we've made progress in our quality of our content. By the way, I did get some feedback from our good friend Charles McFall, who said the show sounds so great. That's kind of a self high five, Charles, because you did teach me how to make the audio better, but whatever. Yeah, no, it does sound a lot better now that I actually know how to edit audio. So thank you for that. That's wonderful. Do we have any other feedback? Did we get any emails?
We did get an email.
Oh,
We
sweet.
got an email from our good friend Sean Bloom. Hey, all.
Sweet.
This subject, the upcoming episode about the Bob Newhart Show. Hey, all. This is another great sitcom that I know is an important part of pop culture, but had seen very few episodes of. I had recently been going through episodes of the show because of my neighbor. He apparently had a few minor acting roles as a kid, and one of the shows was this one. Haven't found him yet, but I told him I would keep looking. Looking forward to hanging out in the chat room during the live stream tonight. Hope you all have a fun Thanksgiving weekend.
Aw, thank you so much, A
Aw.
Stigma. That's wonderful. Did we get anything from the Blue Sky-averse?
We did
Audie?
not. that I
Nothing
saw.
this time.
Nope.
You know what? They're missing out.
They are.
They are missing out. But so that's it for me and Bob Newhart. But next week, I hear we've got something very special coming from
We
one
do.
Amy Frost.
Yeah. So I decided to go back to a straight up Christmas special. This is, I'm gonna be bold and say, my favorite Christmas special. And so I brought you Emmett Otter.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Iconic.
Grateful for that.
And we all know that A Muppet Christmas Carol is, art.
Yes.
But we're going to be watching A Muppet Family Christmas, the pinnacle of Muppet Christmas specials, and terrifyingly being lost to time.
Mm.
we're going to have to watch this on YouTube. Now, I have
Whatever it
provided
takes.
2 links. One is for a 4K version, which looks absolutely beautiful and is great. And I do think that it's really probably worth watching it in the 4K. However, I've also provided, someone has uploaded essentially their VHS copy from TV, complete with commercials, many of them for Oshkosh. And that's delightful. And what I loved about this one is I'm watching it because I wanted to make sure it was like cool. And I was watching it and there was a station ID. Oh, and it's my local station. So this is 100% the broadcast that I would have watched at 6 years old when this aired.
Oh
Phenomenal.
man,
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that got me kind of.
oh I bet.
And let me tell you, if you're not prepared, the very end of this special will kick you right in the feels.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, got me good. So there's 2 versions. I mean, I doubt we're gonna talk about the commercials like a whole lot, but there's a couple in there. I was like, I remember that.
Oh wow.
It's always fun seeing kids in commercials and knowing that they're like, oh, these tiny children are my age.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
That's cool. I hope they're having a good midlife also. So yes, A Muppet Family Christmas, which if you have not seen it is, it's perfect. It's perfect.
I don't want to say anything. I'm trying to.
I know,
I'm
you
just
know,
like,
I know, you know,
Mhm, mhm,
and that's good.
I know I might
glad.
know, but I don't remember if I know. But I'm excited.
Everything's so good. I'm glad.
yes. Oh,
So
this is
that's
gonna
what
be
we're doing
great.
because I needed it
Oh
in
my
my
gosh.
soul.
Absolutely. It's the Muppets. I mean,
Right?
yes.
Mhm.
The answer is yes.
Mhm.
We will watch it. We will enjoy it.
Yeah, it's the Muppets. It is all the Muppets.
All of them.
Oh no way. Is
All
there
of them.
okay? Is there a Sweetums appearance in this? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Steven,
What?
it is all the Muppets.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm real excited right now. Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna get off of this show real quick and go watch that show. No, you guys are great. Hey, audience, we love you. You're amazing. You do great things, and you have an opportunity coming up to do some even greater things with some great friends. And that happens on December 5th, because here on Two Dorks TV, we do a little thing called a charity stream every year to raise money for Toys for Tots. So the tots can get toys at Christmas. It's a great cause. I think last year we raised well over $2,000. We'd love to do that again. It would be really exciting. So December 5th, it's an all-day stream from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., maybe longer, depending on how long the special one-shot D&D game goes. That's right.
Heck
You heard
yeah.
it here. I'll be DMing. I don't know who's in it yet. Look, we're planning, and I'm not good at it, but I'm going to get the names. We're going to have a good time. But we're going to play games all day. It's going to be great. 10 a.m., we're doing our annual Squats for Tots, which means for every $5 donated in the hour-long block, I will do one squat. I think I did 250 some squats the last time we did this. It hurts,
Louises.
and you're all incredibly cruel. And you know, I know many people that save their dollars just to donate them during that time. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. So set your calendars for December 5th. I will be there playing games and talking about stuff and raising money for the kiddos. So that's it. That's a big thing that's coming up. That's going to be fun. Did we have other stuff? Do people have other stuff going on they're excited about they want to share?
Yes, but not too much to talk about just yet.
Not yet. Audie's got something. He's stirring the pot. I think
Yeah.
everybody does. Everybody's got pot stirring things.
I mean,
going
it's
on.
'tis the season, right?
Yeah.
Tis the season.
I'm doing the like, I gotta start something new. You have 30 things that are not done. I know.
Yeah,
but
yes,
I
yes,
have got
look,
to
yeah, but
just
Shut up,
Give it
Brad.
This
that
one will fix
dopamine
me.
hit, man.
Yeah, old stuff
Yeah.
is old, new stuff is better. Let's get the new thing going.
Mhm.
No, it's exciting. So look for more fun things coming from your friends here at Those Were the Days. Thank you all for showing up, being here with us, and enjoying Bob Newhart. Tune in next week as we talk A Muppet Family Christmas. The links are in the show notes for both versions of the show. So on your podcast app, click them, watch the show. And until next time, order some moo goo goo goo.
That-
He said
The
moo goo.
moo goo
You're
goo
like a
goo.
baby. Knock knock.
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
And
We did
worked.
it.
That was amazing.
Woohoo.
That was fun.
Wonderful.
Fun.